I like this one a lot. I love the colors. I love the blue sky and all the bright colors in here. And again, that sort of
which I really like
pointillism
to a certain
extent. And yeah, it's got a sort of
as well.
I did
two of
these.
I did a smaller one
as well.
I like this bright colors.
And that was, when did I do that? I can't tell. Looks like January 10th. I can't tell the year. Oh, 2006. January 10th, 2006. There's another of the Christmas tree paintings. It's the same as the one downstairs. It's only a little bit smaller. And this one turned out very well, I think. And then I've got this painting. And I thought about putting like a Godzilla or something looming over the fire engine with its back to us. But I changed my mind and just left it as it is. There's another painting. I think I call this pink bush or something. I don't know. Pink tree. Something like that. I made this one in 2003. Looks like May 2nd, 2003. And this is where I remember this guy did like a ground for the sky and then painted over it. So you get a little bit of that ground showing through. And this is sort of like Van Gogh-ish style, sort of, especially the grass, I think. I like this one a lot. I love the colors. I love the blue sky and all the bright colors in here. And again, that sort of pointillism to a certain extent. And, you know, it's got a sort of a little bit of a Van Gogh vibe because Van Gogh's my favorite painter. I love his bright colors in his later work. Here's another painting that I like a lot. I especially like the tree. And I like the suggestion, it's like a shark's fin and like the suggestion of blood in the water, which I like, gives it a sense of, I don't know, menace maybe. And then like a ball, so that could be like somebody who was playing ball and they went in the water and maybe got eaten by a shark. Who knows? It's, you know, something that can be left to the imagination. And I especially like how the this part, the sand and the ocean turned out, and the tree too. I like very much. I like this painting as well because of all the purples that are in it. Although I'm not entirely happy with the clouds. I keep thinking I want to go back in and do something about them. And I'm not entirely happy with the snow, all the snow down here either. But whether or not I ever do, I don't know. But I like the barn and the silo. I thought those turned out well. This was, I finished it in February 13th, 2014, so 5 years ago. This is another one that I like a lot. For some reason, it reminds me of a Maxfield Parrish painting. Of course, it's not. I don't know why it reminds me of one of his works, but it does for some reason. I like this a lot again because of all the purple that's in it. It has a nice glow to it, I think. This painting's been in my kitchen forever, hanging above the stove. I like this one a lot. The only thing I don't like, I should go back and redo this because that doesn't look very good. But other than that, I'm happy with it. That painting is a copy of a Van Gogh, and the funny thing about it is that the picture I used was from like a coloring book, so it was black and white. And because it was black and white, I didn't know what the flowers were. I knew one of them was an iris, but the other flowers, I didn't know what they were because I couldn't tell where one flower ended and the other flower began, so I just had to sort of make the flowers up. And I was coming out of an art museum, either maybe in London or Amsterdam or maybe New York, I don't know where, I don't remember. But when a lot of times when you exit the art museum, you exit through the gift shop, and that's what happened. And as soon as I entered the gift shop, right to my right was a book of Van Gogh paintings with this on the cover. So I saw it in color, and I realized that they were irises. And a funny thing is, right here, because it was in black and white when I did it, I thought this was a fallen leaf, but it's actually not a leaf. It's the handle of the vase that the flowers are in. And once I realized that, I thought about going back and painting this as the handle. But again, I decided to leave it as it is because, you know, gives it character. Here's another painting I did of irises in sort of the pointillist method, which I was fascinated by pointillism. And so I did these irises, and I thought it turned out very well indeed. A little bit of close-up of what the background looks like. I'm very fond of this painting, and of course all of my paintings are for sale. Here's another of my flower paintings in the pointillist style, which I like purple. It's one of my favorite colors, so I enjoy all the purple that's in this.